Welcome back, fellow collectors. It's the second Wednesday of the month. You know what that means? It's KerbRider. Sorry, what is it? What are we called, Shane? We're Screen Time with KerbRider, and we're calling this now the Physical Media Report for March 2026.
It is. That is where we're heading this year. It's all turned upside down and all around and fresh
Mm.
for 2026.
We're nearing the end of Q1, and we'll have some announcements to talk about that are coming in Q2 and maybe some Q3 stuff as well. Um, Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone, and welcome to the same old news show that we've always done. So obviously, opposite me, I have my good buddy, Mr. Blu-ray Hunter, Shane Hoffmann. How are you, mate? I think
I'm going well, Adam. I just sometimes I can't believe how quick it just spins around
I know,
and we're sitting here again
I know.
chatting the chat about physical media and everything around it. It's just
Yes,
crazy. I love it.
they do come by quick, especially when well, they just come by quick. I think we all know that now. I don't really have much of a talking point apart from rehashing something we've already talked about, but I want to bring up um, redefining what out of print means. I know you're going to love this conversation,
Oh my God. Adam.
but
Adam.
I want to go over it again because I've just written this down because I must have had some type of harebrained theory at some point during the month, right? But is it? Sorry, it's been a slow month, so we probably don't have a lot, maybe a lot to talk about, to be honest. But because it has been a slow month, but anyway, we've still got a lot of announcements though as well. But movies that have not been movie licenses, I think for most things physical media, which is why I see reprints every now and then. You get to go, we've already got that. But there's a 10-year license, I think, pretty much with most things. I think it's a legal thing. If they don't, if a studio who owns doesn't do something with the property, then basically lose the license and it's up for grabs for anyone else to use, which
Mm.
is why this was just kind of how Kino and Arrow and all that survived, right? Because licenses lap on things, or obviously they have contacts with the studios as well. But for me, I'm going to define out of print for me as something like that hasn't been in print for that in that 10-year period. Which means that license can be up for grabs, and then we're kind of waiting for someone to pick up that license and reprint it. I'm kind of happy with that definition for me. What do you think? Because it's a hard thing to define, right? We've had this discussion before.
We
I
have.
mean, is that a good theory? You can say no, you're a fucking idiot, but I'm just asking, is that a good theory?
Well, it is. It's one way of looking at it because I mean,
That's a
out
polite
of
way of
print
saying
to
you're a
me
fucking
is
idiot.
like this batch of things just came out, and there were 50 of them, and
Mm.
now they're all gone. This batch is out of print. That's how I've always seen it. But not everyone sees it in that way. So for you to say it's in a different way,
Mm.
there's nothing wrong with that. It's an individual perspective.
But even
Um,
if it's out
but
of print, like so they printed 50, so that's a limited edition. That's maybe a different scenario. I'm thinking maybe movies like a studio movie for say something like called What About Bob? Some of those old 80s and 90s comedies that just have lost they've just been lost to the ether. Um
mm,
they'd be
yeah,
out of for me they'd be out of print because I don't think they've had a release in forever. Um where if something's had 50, I know the point you're getting at, is in if it's once they've printed that finite amount, then that's it. That's out of print. But sometimes you see stuff that's out of print, but you'll see it somewhere on a shelf, or like there could be a secondhand store. Is it still out of print? Like if it's worth $3, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
well, I think it could come out through one label or distribution mob. They've done their spin on it. And and this is all theoretical. So
Hmm.
this thing came out in 2001. Back then, let's say it was like DVD. Came out on DVD, and it was the full uncut version of that film.
Yep.
Everything, start to finish, it had that version on it. And then years later, people are trying to get that one, but they can't get
Mm,
it because
yeah.
it's not it doesn't exist anymore.
It's
There's
off the
none out there
shelves.
for sale
Yeah, yeah,
except for these hardcore nuts who've got one in plastic and they kept it since 2001. Because there's nuts out
yeah.
there like that. We know we could be these nuts.
Yes.
Um,
I think I
but
am these nuts.
I've
These nuts.
found, and this is with all sorts of different movies,
Mm.
that have a cut of a film that was only on that release. It
Yeah.
never came out
Okay. Okay.
after that.
Yeah.
It may have had a different sound mix on it. It may have had more special features than releases of that same film that came out after it on
Yeah,
Blu-ray or
yeah.
4K.
Yep.
But on that release back in '01, totally theoretical, hypothetical, um, you've got that version of the film.
Yep.
And it may not look as good as the version that you've got out now, but on this version, you got everything. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think an example I could use as well is that I don't know if it was the Chronicles of Riddick. There was a
Mm.
scene at the end that was cut from the 4K.
Oh, really?
Near the end, I don't know if it was some sort of ass grabbing or something. I don't
Okay.
know if you read about that.
No.
But it was removed from the 4K version.
Oh, wow.
Um, I'm
What,
pretty
for because
sure
of sensitive wokeness? Is that why?
exactly because of the way of the world right now, and
So
everything
fucking
is very,
so
political
stupid.
and very nanny state.
Mm.
Certain things don't fly. Anything from the '80s wouldn't fly because
God no.
goddamn, the '80s was a pretty rude, crude, lewd affair.
Yeah.
So I did read about that and I thought, well, that's a bit wrong because that come out in that time. Why can't we watch what happened in that time now?
Exactly. Exactly.
Um, it's kind of like you're censoring something.
You don't see
You
them.
couldn't censor an '80s movie and make it in today's times because that was a
Well,
period that we lived in. Um,
yeah,
so
just
I just, yeah, that would be my example of out of print
yeah, yeah.
in
No,
some
that's I
way.
like that. I think that's a good another good I don't know, another good bullet point to explain what out of print might be, because you're right. There's plenty of DVDs out there that have a certain special feature that the Blues or the 4Ks never got. Like
Yep.
there's lots of examples of that. Um, yeah, cool. I like that. I'll probably won't harp on. I won't bring up out of print ever again. Um, until next time,
Well,
anyway.
it's good to revisit these
Well,
things.
I just had a new thought, and I think it is. I agree. It is worth revisiting, but I'll just shut up because I just don't know if we can define it. It's like deciding whether a hot dog is a sandwich. It's um it's an endless silly argument probably. But it's a
Well,
taco.
because you're revisiting things, I've actually got something I'd like to
Cool.
revisit
Let's
because
do
this
it.
is something
This is
that
the
come up
theme.
the other day. So I don't know. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. Probably no. It was Sunday. I was at Kelly's house, and she's scrolling through Prime, and she
Mm.
saw Anaconda, the new one, and
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
she's like, "Oh yeah, this is on here. We could watch it, but you got to pay for it." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, how much is that?" She's like, $30. I'm like, "Fuck that!
To
I
rent.
could buy it for cheaper than that.
Mm.
I'll buy you a copy for cheaper than that."
Yep.
And I'm like, "There's no way you should pay that much to watch Anaconda.
Was it
Like,
even
it's
just to
just."
rent or to
I don't
buy?
know if that was to buy it. There was two prices.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
rent it was 24.99.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
buy
yeah,
it
yeah.
was $30. And I'm just
Yep.
like, it's absolutely ludicrous. And I kind of shut that shit down. I was like, you can't afford to be paying that much just to watch Anaconda, like the new one. That's just
People
not
do it
happening.
though. That trend started during COVID, and it is and has been the fastest growing form of income for studios in recouping money is through those premium early release rentals, because people will pay. to rent a movie at home for the whole family, $25. It's way cheaper than spending 150 to go to the cinema. It's just another one of those nails in the
It's
cinema's coffin, right? Because families, it's cheaper to buy some microwave popcorn from the supermarket, put the family in front of the couch and rent a movie for $25. It's a new one. Oh, we couldn't get to the cinema to watch it because the cinema. Let's watch it at home in our media room, which is,
sort of like the
that's
cinema, I guess.
yeah. I mean, but you can get decent enough setups at home that are
Hmm.
very good substitutes. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty common. And that's those type of things are what is another thing killing cinema. But yeah, it's so what is there anything else you wanted to talk about that? Because that's did I kind of
Thought, is this the direction that it's going? Is this like something that could, sort of, I don't know, hinder our physical media love in a way
Hmm.
that it'll just go to all the platforms instead of us actually getting more physical to watch and keep at home. Um, I mean, that is true. Like for families, I think that's really great
Yeah.
because, it's very expensive to go to the cinema, as we know, just on
Mm.
your own. You're looking at over 50
Absolutely.
bucks with food and a ticket.
Yeah.
Um, and I just did the boost thing for Reading, which was 20 bucks.
Yeah.
So you get cheaper tickets and discounted food and,
Okay.
specials and all that. So I kind of now I've got like VIP Hoyts and
Right.
boost for Reading.
Yeah.
Because I thought, oh yeah, well that'll be good. There's haven't been to the cinema for a while. Um, but I just thought,
Have you been this
there's
year?
I don't think I have.
Hmm.
I say that, and I don't think I've been to the cinema this year. So no, I actually
Okay.
haven't. Nearly went the other day. We were gonna go see Shelter with
Oh yeah.
Statham. That's still out. I know Scream Seven's out. Um,
Apparently that's pretty bad.
I've heard that. I've heard it's not good.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's not completely shithouse. But
Yeah.
in the same token, we are up to number seven now. But
Yeah.
come on, Stu is back in the film. Stu is back. He got clubbed with a
Yes.
TV back in the 90s. He survived this whole time. I think that's enough to go see. I want to
He
know what Stu looks like right
he'll
now.
come back. Nah, he'll be back like Billy Loomis as some fucking apparition, which fuck I hate
No,
those f five and
no
six for what
way.
they've done there. It's so stupid.
I,
That she's
I
trying not to
can't.
be a killer because her dad was a killer. It's so fucking dumb, man. I hate it. I hate it.
I really want to see Stu not as an apparition. I would like to see Stu come back and kick some ass.
Yeah, I'd like to see Stu back as Shaggy, actually. But yeah, like he's a great character in the original Scream. I like he's a big reason I love Scream.
He really is. Like
Mm.
his just his persona in that whole film is so oddball and zany and just off the charts.
Mm.
If he wasn't like that in the movie, it wouldn't be as good, I don't think. It adds
No,
a bit of
definitely not. His performance is
that
pretty,
I
it's
don't know.
actually pretty iconic performance, especially in the climax when he's getting stabbed and there's a few, been listening to a few, he's been on a couple of podcasts lately talking about it and he was talking about how some of that stuff was just ad-libbed and the whole process of how Wes Craven allowed them to ad-lib and, they do their takes
Yeah,
but then add and
yep.
his whole part where he's like, is that or he says something about his parents. I think my parents aren't going to be happy or something. I can't remember. But that was all just an ad lib type of thing, and they kept it in. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, there's a lot about that. Yeah, that's where he's at his best. Anyway, what were we talking about? You haven't been to the cinema
Um,
much. You're going to go.
no, but yeah, we haven't really been. Ooh, the last episode, I didn't even know what was on at the cinema, let alone
Mm,
actually going to the cinema. So
you missed a good
you know,
one. I reckon you could take the girl to it as well. If we want to move on to the next. segue nicely like that into the next topic, which is
For sure.
transfer of the month. Um, this isn't a transfer because I went to the cinema to watch it, and this is what I'm recommending to you and to anyone listening. Send Help with Rachel McAdam and Dylan O'Brien with the Sam Raimi film. It's
I've
so great.
heard wild things about that,
It's some of the best fun
not
I've had in
just
the
from you.
movies. Yeah. It's excellent. It's excellent. I think it's a Searchlight, so it's going to be very hard to get a physical of it, but I will definitely be buying it for sure. It's fucking amazing. It's very good.
I'm sure the old Euro labels, probably Cape Light would get it, or
Possibly.
Turbine, some weird ones like that, because they seem to get these really niche films that
It's a
we
Disney
would just
title
love.
though. It's a
So you
Fox
don't think
Searchlight.
anyone's going to get it at all?
I think no, Fox will no, it'll be a Searchlight thing. So it might not even get a 4K. Well, considering it's been a hit, it'll probably get a 4K, but um, it'll be a region-free Blu-ray through Fox, through Disney/Fox. Yeah.
As long as we don't get Barbarian, I'm happy. Because,
Barbarian's getting a Criterion.
well, we know that now, but it took a
Yeah.
long, long time
Oh,
for it to
yeah.
actually get to that point. So if Send Help gets semi-Barbarian, well, we're in trouble.
Mm. Oh, that would be very disappointing. I can't see it happening considering it has done very well at the box office. I think they'll milk it for everything they can. And I hope they do because I want it. I am very excited to see it again. Oh, it's such a fucking fun time. That's great. Um, so did you watch anything else this month on at home that was worth talking up?
Um, well, I haven't watched a lot, but the other night I watched a movie called Worry Dolls. It's a Monster Pictures release.
Mm.
Um, and it was really fucking good.
Yeah, you were telling
For a
me about it.
film that's for a film that got 4.3 out of 10, this is ticking a lot of boxes of just what B grade horror is all about.
Is
And it was just
this
genuinely well done. Like the
eh,
acting was not too shit. Um, the effects were great. Story was actually not shit either. It was just a decent horror movie, and I thought it was worth way more than 4.3. So,
yeah, right.
you know,
Is this the movie? I think I found it. It looks like it's a 2020 release. No, that's not it because it was only 9 minutes long. That can't be the right one.
it's not that long. It's either 85 or 90. It
As I said,
doesn't
it's got to
go
be
that long.
longer. When I type it in, it comes up with another title called The Devil's Dolls, which might be an alternate title.
That
It
could
is a for
be.
yeah. In the aftermath of the hunt for a serial killer, an ancient curse consumes a city, causing a series of brutal murders and pitting a detective against the clock to save his daughter's life. Hasn't got
That's the
anyone.
one.
Yeah, hasn't got
That,
anyone in it I've heard of. Um,
nah, it totally doesn't. It's pretty unknown of the
yeah.
cast, but it's a decent horror.
It
Like
reads like it could be okay, so be interested to see why it's only a 4.3.
to get like because I got that from cheapest chips for $7, and I didn't go there for any movies, but I always look
Mm.
at the movies because they get that weird selection that you just can't buy anywhere else.
Yeah.
Um, and I thought, fuck it, I haven't bought anything for ages, and I just picked it up because that's not one I've actually seen at cheapest chips before,
Mm.
and went back to Kelly's that night and I said, look, I bought this movie. We should totally watch it and have a laugh. And we kind of did. We
Yeah, cool.
we sat there and we're just like, this is fucking great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um, so yeah, it's not a best transfer or anything, but it was a
Yep.
good time watch. So
Yeah, cool. I like that. It's probably not a bad idea that we talk about our favorite watches for the month here anyway, but I've got a few I want to mention though. I did watch my Minority Report 4K came in.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's great. It's just I don't know, it's just great. It's very solid. The cinematography lends itself to like a 4K transfer. I thought it was, yeah, very good. I couldn't tell you how it compares to a Blu-ray, but it just felt brighter. I could feel like I could see more because I remember Minority Report being quite dark and not being able to see a lot of
Yeah.
things. This is just all brightened up and yeah, it looks pretty impressive. Yeah. The next one is an old Kino Lorber called Scarlet Street. It's a noir film from maybe the 40s or 50s. It's a fucking excellent movie. Um, Basically, just want to give it a mention because it's black and white, so the HDR is really great in black and white. But it was a weird thing that they did is that they left a lot of the film's imperfections in it. Like there's a lot of grain. There's a lot of where you see cigarette burns where where they attach the film. They normally get rid of those from transfers. And there's also a scene at the beginning where there's just like this. You can tell the film's been damaged, and it's like there's this line down a certain scene where obviously that reel had been damaged, I suppose. But they normally fix that type of thing with AI or paintwork or something, digitally correct it, but they didn't for Scarlet Street. I just thought I want to mention because I've never seen that before. I'm not sure if you have where they've kept those blemishes in,
Um,
other than film grain, but that's not a blemish.
I know. Um, when I watched VS's Jade
Yeah,
and the fully uncut version, there's a scene in the middle. They just couldn't clean it up, and they left
right.
it in there. They
Okay.
just they did everything they could to clean it up and trying to source all the film that they could for the film. That was one section they could not fix it, and they
Ah,
thought, you know what, we're not gonna not put it in there.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna leave it. And at the start of the film, they had a bit of a spiel about that for this version, and
Hmm.
said, look, we did everything we could, but we wanted to keep this film intact with that scene. It does not look the same as the rest of the film in 4K, but to have it as the full version, we've
Mm.
gone with it.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
I don't know if
I
that's the
like that.
same sort of thing. Um,
Um, I'd be surprised because I've seen plenty of films get restored, especially old black and whites, where they have those blemishes and they fix them. They just didn't. Yeah, it's kind of really why I wanted to mention it because it's just I thought it was pretty unusual. Um, I did actually finally watch for the first time How to Train Your Dragon, the 4K of that came out.
yeah.
It's animated. It's a beautiful animation. It's in HDR, so it looks great. But it has DTSX sound in 7.1, and the sound on the movie was incredible. Because
Okay.
I have like a relatively decent Atmos setup because it's about dragons. The dragons fly over the top of you from behind you, and it's excellent. It's just worth watching just for the sound, I think. And I need to watch the other ones in that series. And the last one, I did get the Shout Factory City on Fire with Park with Chow Yun Fat in it. Didn't mind that. I thought it was pretty good, and it was a pretty good transfer as well. I'm not sure if you're going to get any, if you plan to get any of those Golden Princess titles.
I would like to. I mean, I'd love to get the killer and hard boiled.
Yeah.
Um, definitely. So I haven't seen those full shit since probably maybe VHS or DVD at
Mm.
best. So it's been a long time, and I have no doubt they will look mint.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell they're putting in some effort to them. I'm actually surprised Vivision haven't announced it hard boiled, have they? Because they'll be doing it, but it's weird that they haven't because Arrow had given us one. I mean, I've got the Arrow one on pre-order.
I thought, I mean, I honestly, I haven't been on my page too much of late, but I'm sure I did see them post about that. They
They
posted a heap of ones that they were putting out. I thought that was one of them,
it might be.
the hard
Oh,
boiled one.
what the hell? I'm
I
just
I
trying to
thought
get
it
into
was.
the. I'm just trying to get into the Fire Vision website, and it says opening soon. Sign up for our newsletter to be the first to know when we launch. What the hell are you talking about, bro? What on earth is that?
They've crashed.
Vision
which
are
is
on
nothing
drugs.
surprising for them because their site always crashes.
Well, that just gives me another reason not to talk about them tonight. Like, whatever. I wasn't going to announce what they had announced anyway, because if you, sorry guys listening, if you, I'm sure you don't rely on me to tell you what Vision have got coming out, but if you did, I'm sorry, they can eat shit. I'm not falling for them anymore. Doesn't mean I won't buy stuff off them in future when it suits me. But I'm just not advertising for them because they fuck people around too much. Um, and yeah, that's all I've got for transfer of the month. So I know you did say you collected a few this month. What did you have? What did you pick up? You got Worry Dolls, and there was a
Yeah,
couple of
so
others, yeah.
I I only got three. It's like my collecting's gone backwards. I went from being hardcore to
Yeah.
physical media is just not
Well,
in my life anymore that it is. And I think I'm
you
just
can I just
level.
say, just to be a bit of a smart ass as I am, but you don't have that hole to fill anymore, maybe? So you're getting your holes filled somewhere else.
You are such a charmer, Adam. This is why we have these chats. Um, so
I held you up there just to say that joke. So
it was good. It's gonna boost our ratings for this episode.
something's got to.
Um, so
Sorry, man.
basically, as if anyone is following these episodes, and you have been since I moved to Adelaide, um, all my films are in boxes. I can't display them. Um, they're at a friend's house. He's looking after a lot of them. I've still got a couple here where I am now. But until I get my own place, I can't set them up. I can't put them in the shelves. I can't stare at them. I can't look at them and go, "Oh yeah, I want to watch that right now."
Yeah,
Um,
it does.
so
Yeah.
it kind of is a bit of a deterrent for me.
Mm.
Financially, it's great because I
Yep.
haven't bought
Yep.
a lot.
Yep. Yep.
Um, but also, it's kind of just switched me off of physical media at the moment because there's so
You've
much other
lost.
stuff happening,
You've lost the
and
magic. Like it's out of sight,
I
out of
I
mind
have
type of thing, right?
absolutely I've lost the edge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You've
so
given it to me, and I'll tell you what.
yeah,
I'll
you're
explain.
buying enough
I'll get my turn. Yeah.
for both of us. So I said I
Fine
was
enough for.
cutting back, but my cutting back has gone to basically
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Um, but I do have like these three titles that I got from Cheapest Chips. So I used to buy a lot of this stuff, and that's all I'd buy. I'd go to JB and I'd buy all the cheap Blu-rays and find random stuff at Reject Shop and Cheapest Chips and other places
Mm.
like that.
Reject
So now
shop.
I'm kind of going back to that, or I'd buy off eBay and buy really cheap stuff there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got that worry dolls, which was really cool. Another one that I picked up was Bad Turns Worse. It wasn't bad and it wasn't
Good.
worse, but it wasn't all that good either.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was okay. And the other one I got was Tim Winton's The Turning, which
Oh,
is a heap of his stories put into film.
right.
And it was pretty cool. For $7 I got one with a slip, and it had the
He's
just
Australian, right?
basically this really cool TV version of it or something that was only on this release. I think it's out of print, Adam. I don't think you can get it
It
because
sounds like it would be.
it's been and gone. So yeah, pretty
They sold
much.
their 50 copies.
That yes, I reckon I got number 49, maybe. Um,
Mm,
so yeah, that's all I've picked up. $7 each for them, and they're
nice.
not titles that you would just find anywhere like at JB. Um, I guess these cheaper stores get these films that are more obscure.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But you'll
and
find
you
gems
know,
there one day. You'll find a gem and go, this is fucking great. And it's
and
worth the gamble for $7.
Well, sometimes, and this was back in the day, these movies were $5. It's
Yeah,
like it was just a no-brainer to pick one up because
yeah,
for a blind buy of $5, oh, it's crap. I'll give it to someone.
cool. Now I've got a $5 frisbee. Like, cool.
Yeah, this coaster is gonna go the distance, you know? So,
Yeah.
um, I just think that sort of movie shopping is really cool. It's like when you go
Mm,
op shopping and you find
mm.
all these DVDs that are so old
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
you just wouldn't find them anywhere.
Many times off shopping, I've caught myself finding something going, oh, I forgot that existed. That's pretty cool. So often.
But anyway, what
Hmm.
have you got, Adam? And don't tell me it's in triple digits, or I might just
No,
fall
no, no,
off
no,
my
no, no, no,
stool.
no. I actually thought it was a bigger month than it is. There's 66 new arrivals of new
You seem to
films.
be hovering around the
Yeah, yeah,
60s a
yeah.
lot lately.
I haven't hit the hundred, I haven't hit triple figures in a while, which is fucking great. But when I
It's a
say what
thing.
I've got on order, I mean I've gone a bit fucking silly again. But whatever. I've been in one of those moods where it's like, fuck it. I'm still getting paid. I was paid off. Um, anyway, anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into my personal financial scenarios. I'm doing okay. I'm still surviving. But I did get Babe and Babe Pig in the City from Amazon. I'm noticing, and this might interest some listeners. And if it does, tell your mates where you heard this cool shit from. But a lot of Kino Lorber titles are coming out brand new for like in the mid 40 odd dollars on Amazon.
Pretty good.
I
Very
that's what
good.
yeah, so I got Babe I think I picked up Babe for 30 something and Pig in the City was $28 the next day. I'm like, sure, I'll get that a 4K for $28. It's like a brand new one. Um but I'll talk about that when I'll rehash on this when I say what I've actually got on order too, because there's another similar story. So yeah, Babe and Pig in the City. I haven't gotten to see them yet, but it'll happen probably on my closer to my deathbed than now. City on Fire, which I've already mentioned. Angel's Egg, which I managed to watch as well. That's the Umbrella 4K 80s anime film. Fucking, it's a strange film, man. It's basically a silent film. There's about 5 lines of dialogue in the whole thing, but it's just really mesmerizing, like music and visually and artistically, and just to watch it and go, what the fuck is going on? And it wasn't the easiest thing to follow, and it's probably my own fault for picking up my phone, but in the end, I went on Wikipedia and read the plot after I'd seen it and gone, oh, that's what was happening. And but it was one of those it was one of those films. I probably shouldn't have put it on when I put it on, but it wasn't too bad. I did get the Ben Hur Steelbook. Uh did also watch Ghost in the Shell, the not the Scarlett Johansson one, the actual original anime. That was really
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it was fantastic. I picked that one up off Amazon as well. The Sixth Sense I finally got on 4K and Human Traffic. Well, I spoke about that when it was coming out that I was interested in it, so I rewatched my old DVD of it and still found I really loved the movie. So I picked up the 4K I think from Railwaves. It was like a pretty reasonable price, so it was worth getting. I did. Arrow had a sale in February, and I picked up a shit ton off those. If you follow the KerbSide _ screen time on Instagram, you would have seen the post. It was actually a pretty popular post, one of my most popular ones actually. I think people love Arrow, but I picked up the Wolf of Wall Street. I finally upgraded that. The Last Emperor, Spawn. I picked up Spawn, dude. Picked it up.
I am absolutely just proud as punch that you picked that up.
Yeah.
From
Uh,
all the anti-spawn you were going on about when we were chatting
Well,
about, you're like,
it
nah,
wasn't worth
I'm
a
not getting that.
pre-order, but it was worth the sale
Mm-mm-mm.
price. It was like £18, so it was $35. So that's worth getting.
That's decent. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Most of these were that price or even cheaper. Because it was just part of they had 50% off on a lot of their stuff. Narc, I picked up Narc, and I'd be proud of that one as well.
Oh, hallelujah.
Did you? Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the post or not, but yeah, I got Narc. Looks pretty cool. I think I got the collector's one of that and Spawn too.
Can't wait to hear what you think about it.
Don't hold your breath because I haven't been watching a lot of mini movies lately. I've actually trimmed back. didn't watch my normal 50 a month last month because I started watching Twin Peaks again. And I've just been getting rewatching some old Formula One and just watching some sitcoms. I haven't just been bothered. I've still seen some movies, but they're mostly like iPad in bed type of turn my brain off. I
Yeah.
watch Mr. Deeds and because Amazon have just released a fucking shit ton of awesome movies that I haven't seen for so long, and I'm like, oh, I gotta check these out. They got Welcome to Whoop Whoop on there. You remember Welcome to Whoop Whoop, right? We've spoken about it on this. The Australian
Welcome to Whoop
movie,
Whoop.
the Australian movie, Jonathan Sheck. He's like he's a budgie smuggler, basically selling cockatiels in New York, and he comes to Australia, I think, to pick up. I haven't actually, I've only started it. You'll know Welcome to Whoop Whoop. It's fucking mad.
I'm looking it up because it sounds familiar, but my brain's having about 10 farts and it just can't fucking fathom what you're saying.
Why are you looking it up?
90,
Sorry. Yeah,
97.
yeah, yeah. I was working in the video store when it came out, and my boss loved that movie so much. Loved it. Yeah.
I'm sure I have seen it, but I
I reckon
just
you would
don't
have. I reckon you would have.
recall it.
It's not very well regarded, but I think it's a bit of a classic, like a cult classic type of Aussie film. Like, not that it is like Bad Boy Bubby, but cultish like Bad Boy Bubby. Um, I also picked up the Dead or Alive trilogy, the Takashi Miike films. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, which I picked it up for because I listened to a podcast. Michael Rooker was on the Michael Bean podcast, just falling about with Michael Bean. Listen to it if you don't, because it's fucking awesome. And he was talking about this movie, and I'm like, oh. And then it was on sale on Arrow, which I didn't even know it had a physical release. I'm like, oh, okay. So
Have you watched it? Have you seen it before?
no, 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 I didn't know it existed until I heard Michael Rooker talking about it, and then happened about 2 days later to see it on the Arrow website.
Another one
I've
I'm
heard it's
keen to
great.
hear what you think.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I actually managed to get the hard box for that
Oh,
um,
right.
a few
Nice.
years ago, which has got some really cool shit in it, and it's got all the cuts of the film, the
Yeah,
fully uncut version of it, which is pretty unsettling to say the least.
yeah, right.
Um, but yeah, his performance as Henry is just
Yeah,
fucking, it's scary.
yeah, okay. It's up there. It's
Yeah.
definitely up there, pushing to like I'll watch soon type of one, which is in the market for about 100 other films. But it's yeah, I do need to get to a lot of these. Um, So yeah, definitely keen to check it out. You'll be proud of me for this one too. I picked up Poseidon.
Oh no, I did see that, and I was like,
Mm,
"Well done, Adam. I'm
mm.
glad that you're getting on board the ship
Well,
to
there's a lot
go
of these
down with it."
ones with Arrow. I've kind of got a little, not a theory, but just a little thing I do that I'll only pick up the ones that I absolutely must have and think could sell out. There's a lot that they release. I'm like, I can wait for them to have a sale on that. If I miss it, I miss it. No big deal. So, and that's those type of titles. Spawn is included in that. I got it cheap, so grabbed it. I picked up Outland. I don't know much about that. It's just Peter Hyams and Sean Connery. So you've seen Outland, right? Because I remember when
Maybe
we
when I
talked
was
about it.
younger.
Okay, I thought you spoke about it when I talked about it when it was announced, but maybe not. Um, Maybe it wasn't out then. It might have been
It
something
is
else.
it's a sci-fi, isn't it?
I think maybe yes.
Sci-fi action.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit bonkers with Peter Hyams directing. Like he's a bit of a loose cat. I did finally upgrade my usual suspects because I've been resisting that for a long time. I thought, why not get that for like, it wasn't expensive. Mute Witness, which I've heard a lot about and had been on my radar for a long time. Heard
Did
it's
see
good.
that, and I
Mm.
was very excited that you got Mute Witness because that movie fucking rules. It's
Yeah,
very, very
yeah,
good.
yeah, sweet. Yeah, so many of these I'm keen to get into. I need to take a month off work and just sit my ass. Anyway, The
Another
Addiction I picked
month
up
off.
as well. Another month
Another
off would be
month
good.
off. Yeah, you totally should. You totally should do that, Adam. I fully endorse you to take another month off work and just enjoy yourself.
Why do you say it like that? I've been saving up my leave. Oh,
Because it feels like you only just had that other month off
I
from
know,
work,
I know.
and
Yeah,
it's
over
gone so
Christmas.
quick.
Over
Yeah,
Christmas.
that's it.
Oh, I think I'll take a month maybe in the middle of the year. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends. I could just save it up and see how work goes. I'm kind of enjoying it at the moment, oddly enough. I did get so just I'll just move on. I picked up Eden from Rare Waves, because that's not had a physical release in Australia at all. That's the Ron Howard movie with Anna de Armas, Sydney Sweeney, and Daniel Bruhl. I really like it. It's a fucking comedy and it's really funny, and I had a great time with it. It's Most people hate it or they don't even know it exists. So I'm happy to pick that one up. And then the other day, the last ones for February that arrived was The Ugly Stepsister, which was one of my favorite movies from 2025. That's second sight release, just the standard edition.
Yeah.
And the Excalibur arrow, I got that. That was one of the ones that I absolutely pre-ordered and got day one. Still haven't watched it, still haven't opened it. It's just there with a lot of my other arrows. So February was the month of Arrow. With what's coming, March is going to be the month of Criterion for me. Um, I'm going to assume that you haven't got anything on order. No.
I
Okay.
haven't ordered anything. I've only just started really looking at things in JP, let alone the
Yeah.
thought of ordering anything.
Mm.
I would like to. There is some really gnarly fucking shit that's been coming out through a lot of different labels. But at the same time, I don't have any setup to fully immerse myself into, how I used to have it. So I'm kind of holding back because I want to get back to that
Mm.
and have the big screen and the surround
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
and actually just chuck this wild movie on and just be blown out the window.
I bet you miss it.
Um,
I mean, I know
I
I'm missing not watching as many movies at the moment.
I do miss it for sure. Like it's
Mm.
just when you have something and then you don't, and it's like, oh shit,
Yep.
this is where I
What?
am now. So,
Yeah.
I'm happy to, watch stuff on my TV that I bought and but I work that much at the moment to sit down and watch a
Yeah.
movie. I can't really commit to it. It's
Yeah.
I'd
That's
fall asleep, I reckon.
I've been a little bit like that too, just not had the interest to even put something on. I'm just like, oh, can't be bothered watching anything at the moment. And that's why
Yep.
I maybe like burnt myself out a bit at the start of the year because, yeah, and that's fine. I'm happy to take the break because my love's still there for it. I'll
It
get back
always
on.
will be. But
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think,
I'm buying too
you know,
much for to stop. Like, what the hell?
I look at it also, if you're still buying, it's not a
Yeah,
bad thing because
yeah.
that word that we've spoken about just earlier, the out of print word that,
Mm,
by
mm.
some fear of FOMO and stuff, and this release, you really wanted it, and you're like, oh no, I'll get it later. And
Yeah,
then you go
yeah,
to get it and it's gone.
yeah.
And it's like, well, I could have just bought it when it was out and then put it aside and I watch it when I want to watch it,
Yep.
which is what I do anyway, most of the time, unless it's a movie I'm so die hard on, I need to watch it as soon as it comes in the
Yes.
post.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But other films get shelved, and when that mood arises and the vibe and
Hmm. The stars
the
align.
stars align and the planets are swirling in that pattern,
Yeah.
it's like, this is it.
Yep.
This is the time. Let's
Yep.
chuck it on.
I love that
Um,
feeling, man, because I have movies in my mind all the time, and it's like there's about 20 movies I want to watch literally now. If I had 20 screens and 20 players, I'd play them all now because I just want to see them. Which is it sounds fucking weird, but it's just I just want to really, these are the movies I really need to see again. And it gets a bit stressful to the point where that's when I put something on, I'm like, no, I don't think this is what I want to watch. So I don't pay attention to it. But when you do get that vibe right and pick something off and go, yeah, this was great. Um, Yeah, it's and then you're just constantly chasing that dragon from that feeling that you get.
Yeah,
Um, this is
for
how addiction sounds, right? This is a legit
sure.
addiction type topics. Like, yeah.
It is very addictive. I've been
Mm,
in the grips of this
mm,
addiction for a long time
yeah.
with film, and
Well,
I've bought
been watching,
so many.
yeah. Well, I've been watching over 600 films a year pretty consistently the last 4 odd years, and you can't tell me that's not an addiction.
No,
But
it's absolutely not, Adam. You're watching it because you like it.
the problem is, I'm buying more than 600 a year. So what the fuck? I need to slow down. This has been turned into a therapy session. I'm just going to pause for a second, and I'll be right back. It's a therapy session over. That was great. On to what I've got in the post. Um, how many?
Here we
I'm
go.
not going to talk about this. All right. Sorry, my cat's just distracting me. So, like I said a second ago, I pre-ordered Hard Boiled. That's releasing later this month, so hopefully I'll have that then. But I played Limelight. I got an email from you. You turned me on the Limelight. I think this is your fault, right? Did you turn me on the Limelight? Was that you?
Possibly. I reckon it could have
So
been.
I've made my first order with them. I've never ordered through them, but they had a Criterion flash sale, so they had a lot of stuff like 50% off. Was it 50, 40? It was anyway, it was a good price for Australia. And they're region B because they're UK based and they ship to Australia. But I picked up Lone Star, the John Sayles 4K, La Bamba Blu-ray. They still haven't sent these either, by the way. I don't know why they haven't even sent them yet. Beast of No Nation, the Kerry Joji Fukunaga film. I just like saying his name. Have you seen any of these?
Oh, I've seen La Bamba. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah. La Bamba was one of my mum's favorite movie. I think she used to lose her shit every time because when Richie died. And because she grew up, she was alive when that happened. Like she knew because she was a fan of his anyway. So anyway, that's movie stuck with me, and I haven't seen it since I was a kid. So I had to get that. Picked up a few Albert Brooks ones I've been wanting to get for a long time. Defending Your Life, Lost in America. And I picked up also The Big Chill. But then I picked up some more from Rare Waves. So I got Modern Romance, another Albert Brooks Criterion, The Awful Truth. I just watched The Awful Truth with Luke and Shane for our Cinematic Wasteland podcast, Plug Away. That's a great movie. It was old Cary Grant, Irene Dunn film from 37. Excellent movie. Excellent movie. Blue Velvet and The Lady from Shanghai.
Movie Velvet.
Yeah, it's $15. Like I don't own
That is
enough.
so cheap.
Yeah, I know. So that's the thing, man. I'm not like I've got a lot, but I don't think overspent. I've just because yeah. Anyway, but what I was talking about before with getting some Kino titles for in the 40 odd dollar range mark, I picked up. Do you know the Pink Panther films that are coming out that I shat myself when I talked about them because
Yep.
Pink Panther's
Yep.
on 4K. I was able to pick up four of those through the Australian store of Amazon. Um, the only one I couldn't get was Return of Pink Panther. So I got picked up the other four of the five for like they were an average of $42 each. And when I look, because I was literally going to order them through a reseller we know very well, and they're $70 each. It would have cost me $350, and I paid 170. I paid half that. Um, so yeah, that's oh, and I also did I talk about this last time? I ordered pre-ordered because I got my refund. I got my refund from the Halloween set from Viavision. I used
Oh,
it. I reinvested. The Monsters and Curiosities box from Umbrella because when I ordered I actually had a 25% discount through them as well. Because when I ordered my Tox box and that, they sent me a VIP code for 25% off. So I picked up
yep.
that and got it at a really good price. Like it's 45 movies for $260 and movies I want. I think that's pretty good.
Fuck yeah. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, especially when I'd already spent the money, right? So I wasn't. I was playing with house money. It's like when you win on the pokies and you just keep, oh look, I didn't have this anyway. Can you keep betting? That's what it was like with these movies. Yeah. That doesn't go for the other ones I brought, but anyway. Um, Yeah. Did you want to talk about any of those films? Because I do want to talk about the films themselves a bit more too, rather than everything else. But anything grab you?
I think it's great that you got Blue Velvet. Like, did
Mm.
you actually get the Digibook
Mm.
edition?
No, no, no. It's just a standard MRA. It'll be a little thin Blu-ray. I think nothing special about the release, which is why it was only
What?
15 bucks, I reckon. Yeah.
It wasn't the 4K version of it.
No, 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 no. Just the blue, just a cheap blue.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm happy with those like that. I actually talking about, and this is going to jump the gun a bit because I I got an thing for Mubi. You know Mubi, MUBI, the like a streaming
yeah,
service. Yeah, show
yeah.
world movies and that. 3 months for $3. I'm like, it's $3, sure. Because they had a few David Lynch movies on there I hadn't seen. So I watched The Straight Story. Fucking love The Straight Story. Probably my favorite Lynch film, actually. After seeing it only once. And then I watched Inland Empire and was just it fried my brain. I don't know what the hell. But we're actually getting 4Ks of both of those later in the year in Australia. Um,
Yeah.
yep, that is happening. Just thought I'd jump the gun there with that, just while we're on that topic. Yeah. Um, and there's one more. I might as well say it. There's one more. last- you wouldn't have seen this movie, but I'm recommending it to you. Paris When It Sizzles, old Audrey Hepburn and William Holden film from back in the day. I really, really loved it. I've seen it once, and had my eye on it for a while, and it was at a price. I was like, fuck it, why not? So I grabbed it. If anyone listening hasn't seen any of those old Audrey Hepburn films, 100% do what you can to watch them because yeah, they're pretty great. You look stunned.
Uh, I'm just
You
like,
are stunned. You're
I'm just
staring at me
taking it
like
all in. I'm just like,
you're waiting for me to keep announcing shit, but no, that was the
I'm
last
sure
one.
there's something else. I'm sure I swear, I saw like 4 or 5 stack posts from you that
Of no, that of what I've gotten.
you, you had a
Yeah,
few.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did. No, that was
yeah.
a Criterion one. I'm having a look. There was two. There's one Arrow one and one basically one from Rare Waves, which had This Is England, Hell's Angels, which was I just didn't
Yeah,
mention those before. World According to Garp, which is an amazing movie. Kneecap. Have you seen Kneecap yet?
I haven't. No,
You'd like
I know you said I should.
you'd like it. I know you'd like it. Yeah, yeah. You would. You'd like it. Yeah. Sending that
Yeah,
back. Anyway, that's it. What are we on to next? Our labels. I'm gonna let you
I
talk.
think so. I think we're onto labels.
What are you up to?
I've got a couple.
Yep.
Um, so I'll start with the good old vinegar syndrome because
Mm.
I'm still excited for stuff they bring out. It's been a little bit um random, obscure shit from them. So they've got one called Office Killer. We've got Forgotten Gialli Volume 9 now.
Yeah, they've got yeah.
That honestly, if you're buying all these boxes, you'd be building your own like Gialli brick fortress
Yeah, yeah.
because
There's
they're
a lot
quite
of them.
fat. Um, a movie called Massacre, and it's also got an alternate cover for that as well. Badge 373, which is a new cinematography release. It's got Robert
Okay.
Duvall in it, the late
Oh, wow.
Robert Duvall, which is very sad.
Mm.
We've had a very
We've
hard
lost a
year,
few.
and not just in the movie world, just in general. We've lost a lot of really good people this year.
We have, yeah, yeah.
Reviver 2, I've not seen Reviver 1. And another one called Cuddly Toys, which I've never heard of that. So that's some really underground shit.
I haven't heard of one of those titles you talked about.
Like even the badge 373, it sounds familiar, but it's not. And
It doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Why can't they just like put out colors and be done with it?
Put
If
out
we're gonna do a
colors.
Robert Duvall film, let's
Uh,
bust out colors and
ah,
Sean Penn, and
gotcha.
that film is just savage. But yeah, and as always, they've got loads of new merch, like beanies, t-shirts, long sleeves, heaps of new stuff like that. So
Wow.
yeah, that's what's going down at the Vinegar at the minute.
All right. So I'll go into Arrow. They announced three for the UK and three for US Canada. The US Canada ones is one that I tagged you in called Blue Thunder because I think you that was one of the ones you was on your 4K wish list, right?
It was,
Fucking
and I was very
crazy.
excited to hear
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
because I
I
reckon
bet.
that would look wang dang in the old 4K.
Yeah, you made me excited for that. But it's the US version, so I might wait around for that. Funnily enough, remember how recently on one of the most recent shows we spoke about how Umbrella will release Blu-rays of something, and then someone will
Yeah,
release the 4K a few months later. Arrow, Arrow are doing GI Samurai in a 4K.
yeah,
Um, Umbrella just did the Blu-ray. Actually, I'm not sure that's even out yet. But they're also doing for the North American market Robin Hood Prince of Thieves because that was only a UK market one at the
yeah.
moment. And what else? Trying to stop saying the Dollars Trilogy. Oh, that's right. I didn't mention that either. The Dollars Trilogy 4K in box set. Yeah, I pre-ordered that too. I'm not sure if I
I was
said
just
that
about to
before.
say,
That was the one.
I do know a guy that pre-ordered that just like a couple of days ago. I
Yeah, and I didn't talk about it anyway.
think his name was Adam. It could have been
Perfect.
you.
Could have been
Mm,
me.
could have
Odds
been.
are it was me. Mona Lisa, which I've heard of, but the Bob Hoskins movie. I don't know anything about it. You could probably educate me on that.
Mona Lisa,
No,
old film. I
I
did
think
see
so.
that, and I was like,
90s?
it looks familiar, but I don't think I have seen it.
No. Yeah, I've heard about it, and there's something about it. It's notorious for something, but I don't know. Look it up. And the next one is Nightbreed, which I don't know if I know much about that either. But people seem to be dropping their nuggets over that one.
That's in a hard box, that one, which is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
cool. Screen Factory did that a few years ago, and I think
Uh,
Screen
Clive Barker.
Factory
Mm.
have released it quite a few times over the years. Um,
Oh, okay.
that one I didn't like the transfer of at all. It was very dark. It was very grainy. I think I mentioned this when I got it to you, but you hadn't seen it anyway. And it's not the fully uncut version of it either. There are a
Right.
multitude of different cuts on the film like that release, but I don't think they can get the uncut version of it. I don't think anyone's got it. It's
Right.
one of those films, it's like
Lost.
Event Horizon, there's masses of footage that have just gone. And I think
Really?
this could be one of them as
I didn't know
well.
that.
It's Event Horizon.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't
Well,
know that.
the the scene at the end, there's a lot more graphic content that was filmed, and it's just it. I don't know if it was destroyed or it disappeared, but we'll never know what it looked like because
Hmm.
it's not available. It's gone.
That's not cool.
Um, but yeah, so very, very exciting. That Robin Hood one is pretty cool because that came out in the UK years and years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I have that one still in the packet, still in its plastic.
I have heard that transfer is flawless.
Hmm. Yeah. I've not heard anything about it, but I guess another one of those ones that I thought about. God, I should rewatch that and never got to it. Other things get in the way. Back to therapy. What's your next label?
88,
Oh
and
yeah,
88
they
has
have some
got a
bangers, right?
few of these are all for May. Um,
Yeah.
we've got Forbidden World, which I reckon is the same one as what Scream Factory put out a few months back.
Yeah.
I think. Heroes 2, Arcade, The Invincible 8, Rounders. Now,
Oh,
I haven't seen Rounders in a bloody long time,
Rounders
but
is
this is
great.
only a Blu-ray,
Uh,
and that is where my disappointment grows
that
because
means someone will make the 4K though. Maybe Eureka
they
have the
have
4K
to
rights or
because that's been on Blu-ray already, like
yeah,
it was ages ago.
yeah.
Um, and I'm sure it's going to be a really cool release. The artwork will be cool, but not being 4K, that's a bit disappointing. Like I thought
Hmm.
after all this time, maybe they would have done it. One called the Himalayan. Now, I haven't actually looked this up, but I was only going from what it looked like on the cover. But the chick that's in it, she looks like the chick that's in Enter the Dragon, who is
Oh
Bruce
yeah.
Lee's sister, who
Yeah.
did a lot of martial arts movies back in the day.
I only watched Into the Dragon recently, the first time.
And it looks exactly like her.
Oh.
So I'm just, without looking it up, I'd say it could be her. So that could be good. The Hours, which is also
Oh
only a
yep.
Blu-ray, which I thought would have been a good 4K release. The Angry River, and they are doing a standard edition of Species,
Ah, okay.
which I was like, okay, no worries.
Species has been done to death by now, hasn't
Pretty much. I'm sure Vision is cooking up some 4K box that's
it?
going to be like
Probably.
about $500.
Probably. Someone just announced or has released Mimic on 4K, haven't they? Who was that?
Well,
Kino?
Mimic. Kino was doing Mimic.
Yeah, yeah. I like Mimic. I remember when I
Great
the first time.
movie.
This is before I knew who Del Toro was. Before I was a fan of his, and it was before anyone knew him, I suppose. But yeah, I really liked it. I think it hasn't got a great reputation, but I remember just going, yeah, "This is great." Um, anyway, Criterion. There's a few here I don't know much about. Um, First one is Body Heat. I've heard of that before. Lawrence Kasdan film. It was pretty. You know Body Heat, yeah? You're
That
looking
got
like, yeah.
is it oh has it got it's not John Hurt?
William Hurt?
William Hurt.
Yeah, it's William Hurt and
Yes,
Kathleen Turner in a
that's
star-making
the one.
performance.
I knew it was a Hurt there somewhere.
Ah, it's yeah,
It
yeah.
I
It
reckon it
was.
would be pretty good.
I think it's Oscar nominated for something. I'm sure it was like pretty popular. But yeah, I that's pretty interesting actually. Body Heat. Another one called The Delta. So yeah, The Delta.
Delta.
I don't know what that is. It's an Asian film. I've never heard of it. Next one is sorry, my mouse is playing up. Fresh Kill. I haven't heard of that either. They're doing Lenny in four. I think it's a 4K. That's the Dustin Hoffman film that
Oh yeah.
Vision released. Well, I've had my eye on buying the Vision. Is it the Vision or the imprint one of that for a while? But the price of that one never seems to be on a price I'm willing to pay. Um, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's supposed to be really, really good. So I've been, yeah, keen, had my eye on that for a while anyway. Another film called Akira Kurosawa's Stray Dogs or Stray Dog. I apologize. I don't know much
Yep.
about that either, but so I'll move on. But the last one's probably was one of my favorite films of last year, Sentimental Value. It's cool to see that Criterion are doing that. We're getting the Mad Men of that in Australia, and I think it's a movie title, so maybe we have an international that as not as in the European market, international. Um, yeah, I'd recommend Sentimental Valley, man. It's a great movie. It's excellent. Like it deserves all the award buzz it's getting, in my opinion. Next one for you,
Uh, Radiance.
Radiance. What was that
You,
noise?
you know I love Radiance. And
Yeah,
I
Radiance are
don't
trippy.
actually have any Radiance, but
Ah.
there's always crazy stuff that they put out, and one day I'll actually buy one. Uh, so they got one called Taxidermia, um, Les Professionnels, Hi Mum, Jean Lapucelle, and Aesthetics of a Bullet.
Right.
So, more great stuff that I know you're just frothing at the gills to check out, Adam. I know it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, probably not. Um.
Not
Yeah.
getting that Radiant subscription, I know you were keen. I know you were keen.
I thought about it, but then I thought better.
See?
And
You thought about it.
I think about lots of things. Doesn't mean I do think about a lot of things. As we've established tonight. I'll do Umbrella. They only announced two, since the last time we spoke, which is BMX Bandits and Rad, which I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
that's in your right down your alley.
Yeah, I'd ride that for sure.
They look like pretty. What the hell was that? They look like pretty cool sets, actually. The disc arts look pretty good as well. I definitely will wait till I see them as cheap as possible before I'd consider buying those. I'd have no attachment to them at all. Um,
Well, I don't know what their transfer is going to be like, but the
oh, they'll be
VS one that's
good.
coming out is going
Yeah,
to be a brand new transfer.
right.
It's not the same as the one that they put out a couple of years ago. They've redone it. So
Has there
it's
been a 4K? I mean, has there been a 4K already of Beam Expanded? Or
no,
RAD?
no, no, not that. Rad.
Right, yeah, yeah, RAD. Okay.
Yeah, Rad is having a brand new transfer done that VS is doing.
Okay.
I don't know if the Umbrella one will be the same. It's
Mm.
hard to say. But I think whatever they do with BMX Bandits transfer wise is going to look mint. I mean, that film's pretty old
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's good
This
fun.
it sounds like the releases look really good for both of them. Like if you want to check out listeners, check out the Umbrella's page because they're going to be obviously they must be expensive, but the BMX Bandit one has like two posters in it, eight art cards.
Well, that one's $100, right?
I don't know, man. I've not clicked on it.
I'm pretty
It would
sure.
be. It would be. It's like the Dogma big fat box. I'll click on it. You piqued
I'm
my
pretty sure it's
curiosity.
a
Yeah, it's a
hundred,
hundred. It's 100 flat.
and Rad was $80.
Yeah, right.
I thought Rad for $80 for a
Oh,
hard box was a winner. I thought that was really good.
yeah, that does seem good. BMX Bandits actually has the script in it, like a book of the script. Like it's the script, but it's in a smaller book form, not like script size.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I would never read it if I got it, but it's pretty interesting. I don't. I, I get all those things that have booklets in them. I just go, I just flick through them, thumb through them. Yeah, okay, cool, and move on with my day. You know, if I read, it's about Formula One. I watch movies, I read about Formula One, um, as well as watch it. But you know, anyway, you got another label?
I do. I've got a couple.
Yeah, cool.
101 has
Oh, nice.
finally put out
Yes,
something new. It's been a while since I've even
I'm
mentioned
glad.
those
I'm glad you did because
numbers.
oh,
I was getting a bit worried.
I looked at my shelf the other day. I did some rearranging on my shelves, and I've got my 101 titles there, like the collector, the fatter ones, and they've only got four or five. I'm like, I've not heard anything from 101 in ages, and I'm
Oh,
look glad you
there
brought them
hasn't
up.
been anything.
No, what a weird
So
group.
they've got the Iron Sky collection,
Mm.
um, another movie called Derelict, and Halloween. Three
Halloween.
titles.
Yeah,
Um, the last time I talked about 101, was purely to talk about stuff they had on sale, which was super
yeah,
cheap.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing new. So this is more new stuff. It's all like Blu-ray. Um, but yeah, it's good to see something new on their website that's I
That
can talk
time.
about.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Iron Sky collection. That'd be cool. I don't know whether Iron Sky, whether that's I've seen one of them, but there was a movie like that or titled like that that I saw and it was really cool. Like it's not a great movie. Have you seen any of these?
No,
Just not sure if
I've
it's the
I've
same
never
thing.
I've heard of them, but I've never actually seen any.
They're pretty wild. This is the one I'm thinking about actually. It's about. Do you know anything about it? Because I'm going to read about it. 'Cause the concept is wild. Um, From a secret Nazi stronghold built on the moon in 1945 to the post-apocalyptic ruins of Earth decades later, the Iron Sky saga follows humanity's battle against extraordinary foes and outrageous conspiracies when a US mission stumbles upon a hidden moon base. It triggers an explosive conflict that unleashes war machines, dark humor, and a race to stop the Nazis' ultimate weapon. Yeah, man. It's as wild as it sounds. It's pretty. I remember
That
watching
is,
this. Oh,
I need to look into that.
yeah,
That actually sounds quite good.
I would buy this actually because I always forgot the title because there's a few. I think these other movies that have a similar title, and I'd mix them up because everyone knows my memory. Um, yeah, but this is the one. And I want to buy this. $30 AUD. That's pretty good, man. Um,
Yeah. Any
mm,
collection that's like, you know, under $50 is always a winner.
yeah.
And it's got Udo Kier in it. I mean, come on.
Mm.
And his name is Wolfgang Kurzfleisch in the film. I mean, that's a dead set winner. Come on. I pronounced that totally wrong, but who cares?
They're like really low budget films. Like, yeah, they're not awesome. Um,
Well, they don't really. I guess, yeah, the second one is 5 out of 10.
yeah.
And then I don't even know if the third one's got a rating. I'm not sure. But I think it's totally worth the pennies. And you
Yeah,
need
for
more
30
films in your
bucks.
life, Adam. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
so I'm on the 101 website and 30 bucks, but they're charging $20 shipping.
Well, that's easy, Adam. You just buy more. You get more of the stuff that's on sale.
That's
It's a
nuts.
no-brainer, Adam. You just keep
Yeah,
buying
no, I'm not
and
doing
make
that.
that shipping worth it.
It'll be on Rare Waves one day. I'll grab it on there. And it's like
No
15.
doubt. Could be there
Um,
already.
yeah, was that so over to me, I suppose. I'll talk about
Over to you.
Kino.
What is next on your list?
Kino, who I forgot I had to do like 5 minutes before this episode. But I saw online they've announced Duplicity, which is a really weird title, right?
Duplicity.
Yeah,
Is that
the
something that was just at the cinema?
no, 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 no. It's from
Or is this the Michael Keaton
2009.
one?
Yes, Michael Keaton one with is it Julia Roberts?
That's quite
Yes. No,
old,
no,
isn't
no,
it?
no, 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 no. It's Julia Roberts and Clive Owen.
Okay.
Two
What
corporate
am
spies
I
becoming
think?
embroiled in a clandestine love affair. So it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, maybe. I don't know.
I can't think of the title that's got
It's a
Michael Keaton in it
6.1. It's Tony Gilroy,
that's similar.
which is, Tony Gilroy's awesome. But this is only a 6.1. I just think it's a really weird title for them to announce. Um, yeah.
I
Anyway,
think
yeah,
I
sorry.
think his was Multiplicity.
Yeah, Multiplicity
Mul
is the Michael Keaton one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, that absolutely is because that's Andy McDowell.
yes.
Yeah, Margaret Qualley's mum.
Oh my God, that is so old.
Multiplicity. I remember watching that in VHS.
It's 30 years old.
Is that all?
96.
I thought it was
Is
older
that
than that.
all?
I thought it was older than that.
Nah. I would love to watch that again because that's been so long.
I would have only watched it because Batman. I was, oh, cool. Batman's in this. I'll watch this. Anyway. This is we've done so much just fiddle farting about tonight. Kino Lorber for May. I'll just talk about the 4Ks. Rider on the Rain. Have you heard of that?
No.
Charles
No.
Bronson. Okay, Charles Bronson movie. Then we have 10 to Midnight. It's almost 10 to midnight now. That's
Oh
another
yeah, yeah.
Charles Bronson film.
That'd be good for
Yeah.
sure.
Then they have good radio. Sorry everyone. The Snowman, which is Michael Fassbender movie, Rebecca Ferguson. You remember this?
I hated that movie.
Oh, did you?
I
I
did
don't think
not
I ever
like it.
saw it, but the cast, man, it's got J.K. Simmons, Val Kilmer, Charlotte Gainsbourg. It's got a big
Honestly,
cast.
I watched that after we filmed one of our episodes, and I was watching
Ah,
it. I fell asleep. I was so bored.
wow.
It didn't go anywhere. It just, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I was pretty disappointed.
I remember hearing about it and stuff, but I never watched it. I was busy dating at that time, in my life. It's a 5.2. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. No.
Okay, there you go. No snowman. No snowman. Um, Harry and the
Matt's pissed
Henderson.
on the snowman.
That's fair. You can write your name in the snow. Harry and the Hendersons, which one we've
Oh yeah,
spoken about
hell yeah.
before. Yeah, I will get that one day when I see it cheap in a Prime Day sale or something. Because I have
Yeah,
nostalgia for that. I loved that movie as a kid.
great
Um,
movie.
mm. And The Great Outdoors, the same reasons. Great Outdoors is wild. I remember what this is one of those core memories from watching this with the family and remembering my mum and dad just and my brother just dying laughing when the bear gets its ass shot off, like its fur, and it's just running with its bare ass. My parents just love that shit. Just one a core memory of that film.
I
Uh,
need to see it again, and I hope that it has the same nostalgia as when I
mm.
saw it back then, that it doesn't look so ridiculous now after all this time.
I watched it a couple of years ago when I had binge, because it's still on binge, I think, and I was like, this isn't quite what I remember it being. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
shit. I mean, it's not what you remember it being. Anyway, that'll be the end for Kino Lorber. Do you have another one?
I do. I have two more.
Yeah, cool. I've got some Australian stuff to talk about too.
No. Sure.
Just to
So
do a quick
next
run
I've got
through.
Cape Light, and I'm always excited for Cape Light, even though I've never bought from them, but they do some pretty fine stuff.
Hmm.
If everyone's been keeping track of what I talk about with Cape Light from previous episodes, if not, just go back to the previous episodes. I was talking about hard boxes and
Yeah.
how they've never really done them. So I talked about a couple 2 episodes ago, and then last episode they put out some more. There's actually a full bundle that you can get the whole lot of these
Oh
hard
wow.
boxes. I
Oh
think there's
wow.
about 10. There's a whole heap.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't be cheap though, I
that's
imagine.
probably not, but they're to get them all together may
Yeah.
be cheaper than buying them individually. And if you want them all, it's like Pokemon, right? You got to collect them all, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
so,
Absolutely.
so, um, yeah, basically the new ones I saw that have come out, and these I believe, yeah, all 4K. Some like it hot.
Mm.
We Buried the Dead and West Side Story. So
The 60s West Side Story?
I believe so. Pretty sure it's the
Okay.
old one,
Yeah.
which
Um,
I thought you would be a little bit chuffed about.
um, no,
No?
no. Um, I'm not into that type of musical film, I don't think. I didn't really like I like the Spielberg version technically. It's an amazing what he does there is kind of some peak Spielberg. But I don't like the story at all. It's Romeo and Juliet. And I was like, this is kind of shit. So watching the original wouldn't do much for me, I don't think.
Well,
Hmm.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Um, I'll let you do your last. I'll let you do your last one, and I can finish on this Australian stuff if you like. It's
So
coming from.
the last one is Severin, um, and they had way more going on than I thought they would.
Mm,
You got Susanna, Empress of Darkness, Jess Franco, Bangkok with Bullets, Voices from Beyond, and The Ghost.
mm.
Just more obscure,
Yep.
delightful stuff from Severin. This is what we expect from them, and if they don't bring it,
Isn't there?
I'm not going to talk about it.
There's so many labels that just release absolute obscurity. Like
Where do these movies come from?
I
Like,
reckon some of
honestly,
these are films that 3,000 people in the world have seen. I reckon, like some of them, and this
I would
is
say less. I would
this
say
is
well less.
it's just this group of people out there going. It's like they. How do I think they're going to make money? I don't know. It's such. I don't know. More power to them. It's brave. It's brave business. And it's great
Right?
though. It's a service to get just from an art conservation point of view. It's great, I think, for the planet to for this stuff to be keep getting reproduced and so it's harder to be destroyed. Getting deep on that, but you know what I'm saying, right?
I just think that you said 3,000 people. I think there's less. I think they've got little tiny groups and they will chat amongst themselves. And when these films come out, they are having just massive, absolute fucking orgasmic bliss that someone gives a shit enough to put this film out that they saw when it came out. And they're like,
Yeah,
holy shit, Terry, we
yeah,
get to watch this again. It's
yeah.
only been 45 years. And, I think it's great. I mean, we
Yeah.
talk about it
Mm,
to throw it back out to the world to for these masses of people that well, not so
yeah.
many masses that need to hear that this shit is being released. So,
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing a
you
service
know,
to the planet.
we
Um,
are. And we don't even get to meet these people or hear from them. We just get the intel and we
mm,
send it back out and see
we
what happens.
we regurgitate. We're regurgitator.
We are regurgitating the film.
The Gurge.
The
All right.
Gurge.
The latest.
That's all I've got on
Yeah,
my
that's cool.
labels.
Cool. So I've just got some stuff that's coming in May to the country. Some of this is to be confirmed, but most of it's pretty spot on. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, still my favorite movie of the year. It's fucking amazing, and it's getting a steelbook as well, a JB Hi-Fi exclusive steelbook. If you haven't seen it and you like the 28 franchise, yeah, just wait because it's amazing. Blue Moon, we're getting a DVD and Blu-ray release of Blue Moon, the Ethan Hawke, Richard Linklater film. Loved. I think it's a great movie. I think Ethan Hawke deserves the Best Actor Oscar for that, and he won't win it, but he's, I think, my best performance of the year. Dracula, A Love Tale, the Luc Besson film. We're getting that on DVD and Blu-ray, no 4K, sadly. It's got Caleb Landry Jones and Christoph Waltz, and a few other names who I've never really heard of. But it's supposed to be, I've heard really mixed reviews on that. Have you heard anything about this Dracula story? Like, I think it's been panned, but other people are like, no, it's really amazing. You just got to be Luc Besson's like a Fifth Element type of thing where everyone hated it first, and now it's like cult
That's
classic.
cult.
Yeah,
Cult.
yeah. And then me, I've always loved it. I've always just thought this is the greatest movie. Anyway, next one, and we're getting Anemone, the one that what's his face, Daniel Day-Lewis come out of retirement for, and we're getting a DVD and Blu-ray of that. I'm sure that will be lovely. Sean Bean's in it as well, Samantha Morton. Yeah, it's a good cast. I've heard very mid things about it. Here's one I've seen. We're getting a DVD and Blu-ray of it. Fucking hated it. Called Primate.
All
You've
right, mate.
yeah, the one about the little chimp that starts killing teenagers.
I yeah, I saw the preview for that at the cinema and I was
Did
just like,
It's not
I
good,
don't know
man.
about that at all.
I did not like it at all. I think it's the dumbest fucking thing. It's just dumb.
Well, if you think that's dumb,
I've
you
got to,
probably won't like this one either.
yeah.
I think it's still at the cinema. I think it's called Whistler.
Oh, the whistle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
That
The,
I just see shit like that and go, I'm
I,
not even going to entertain my
but
time
I
for
can't
seeing
lie,
something
man.
like that.
I watched the trailer for that before Send Help, and I'm like, this looks all right. Like, it looked okay to me.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, I
I
know.
feel I feel so
Yeah.
foolish.
No,
I
no,
shouldn't have said anything.
no, but it did. But it doesn't mean I'm right. Like, I don't watch trailers, so I thought, oh, this is all right. But there was no, that was early in the morning. So anyway, okay, I'm just going to tell you my letterbox thoughts after I watched Primate, last month.
Yeah.
Not one original idea in this whole thing. Practical effects stunk. Editing is bad. Logic is bad. Two teenage girls are not gonna get that close to out strengthening a chimp. Acting is mostly pretty good, but I do love seeing a major studio try to release teen horrors. Shame they aren't as good as at it as the littler studios are. That was hard for me to say. It was easier to write. So yeah, 2 stars.
Well, that was pretty probably spot on. I'm never going to watch it after hearing that. I thought about it
Don't
and
let me, mate, please don't let me turn you off
I'm
anything. My opinion, like, we,
just like, no. I think your opinion is pretty strong, Adam. I always follow what you say because
well,
your opinion matters when it comes to film. I'm all behind it. And
I
I
don't.
just think that a good like primate film, and I did see this last year because I bought it, was Link from the 80s with Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, okay. And
I thought that was pretty decent.
did this come out last year? I've never heard of this.
Well, it got Kino did it
Oh, right.
on 4K. I'm pretty sure I got it last year, maybe the year before. I did get it, and I had to watch it because I'm like, oh, I love Elizabeth Shue. She was great in the 80s.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
still great. Um, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty decent primate horror from the
It's called
80s.
it's called Link.
Link, yep.
Oh, it's from the
L-I,
80s.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
think
The movie's from the
80,
80s. I thought you
80,
meant
85.
when I said is that new, you said I thought you meant the actual movie was from last year, not just the release. Sorry.
Oh, God, no, Adam.
I was like, that's what I was like, is Elizabeth Shue still around? Like, I didn't know she was still acting. That's what I was asking. Anyway.
From 86, and it's got Terrence Stamp in it.
40 years, bro. Phew.
Yeah. When you say it like that, it makes me feel fucking old. A
Makes me
little bit.
sad. Makes me sad, man.
But,
Um, and anyway, next one. This has been a really uplifting episode at times, hasn't it? Anyway,
absolutely.
I've never heard of this one, a Kirk Douglas film, and Anthony Quinn called Last Train from Gun Hill. We're getting just a random Blu-ray. But it's a remastered from a 6K film transfer of the original VistaVision negative. Sounds pretty fucking
I've
good.
got that. I've got
Have
it.
you? Have you?
Imprint did it.
Ah, interesting. So I'm going to say it's
And
a universal
it
title.
it does not play.
It doesn't play.
It does not play. It
It's
goes to the menu and it does not play. I cannot get the fucking thing to work.
Did you? Why didn't
It's
you not
like
take it back?
because it was one I had in plastic for a long time and I couldn't find the receipt for it. So
That
I've still
sucks.
I've still got it. I'll send it to you if you want to try and watch it.
Sure, why not?
I
Why
just
not?
thought it was so cool that this film was in 6K, whatever. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've got to see that.
So was that a recent? Did they release that recently then?
Well, no, this was a few years ago.
But even then, it
Three
was
or
like six. They had the 6K film transfer, did it? Wow.
apparently. Like,
Okay.
I had to read it twice. I was like, surely that's a misprint. I've never heard of 6K at
Oh
all.
no, a lot of films are transferred across in 6 or 8K. Because it just I don't know why they do it. Just yeah. But the archives of these things are amazing. It's just about conservation as well. But it actually sounds well, I was gonna say, is it any good? But you have no fucking idea if it's any good or not.
I've never seen it. I couldn't tell you.
That's great. It's just that's
This
funny as shit to me,
episode is
dude.
just I don't know what's happened this episode, but it's been a fucking hoot.
Hang on.
You've lost
Hang
it.
on. I have lost it. That's just
You Woosah.
we are all composed again. I lost my shit there. It's just Shane's earnest tale of destroyed disc. I don't know why. I just found that very, very funny. Anyway, onto the movies coming out. We're near the end, folks. Thank you for hanging in there. Despicable Me, we're getting the 4 movie collection on Blu-ray, which is, I think, pretty cool. First time they've been together, at least in this country. Um, I actually wouldn't mind picking that up, to be honest, because I don't own any of them, I don't think. We're getting The Secret Agent in Blu-ray. This nominated for Best Picture this year. Is it Best Picture as well as international feature? I did watch it, and I wasn't that great big on it. It's okay. It's all right. Next one I'm very much excited about. I've spoken about on here before. I think I've spoken about it on here. Fackham Hall. We're getting the Blu-ray. Did I already talk about that on this show, man? No?
I think so.
The Jimmy Carr
No.
comedy. It's like a take down. It's like a piss take of like Downton Abbey, I assume, but it's very, very, very funny. Like the funniest movie of last year, and that includes Naked Gun in that too. I'm sure I spoke about it on here. Anyway, yeah, getting a DVD and Blu-ray of that in May, 27th of May. A few DVDs, direct-to-DVD movies coming out. Lake George, which stars Shea Wiggum and Carrie Coon. Yeah, I'll just move on if you want to look that up. This Is It might be getting a re-release. The Michael Jackson This Is It, just to coincide with the release of his biography movie coming out.
Yeah.
Uh, Another direct-to-DVD film called Joe Baby with Diane Lackman. She's an Australian actress. She's in Severance on Apple TV. Willa Fitzgerald as well. I think Willa Fitzgerald, is from Strange Darling, yeah?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen Strange Darling
Oh,
yet,
haven't you?
so
You'd like Shane Charlie. It's pretty good. Anyway, enough on that. World Breaker is another one with Luke Evans, Mila Jovovich. It looks pretty interesting. All those actually do look pretty interesting. But I'll move on quickly. This is a big one, but it's a shame it's only a Blu-ray, which kind of spins me out. But Nashville's getting, I assume, a re-release, the Robert Altman film from 1975. I've never seen it and wanted to watch it for a long time because I've heard it's pretty damn good, and a lot of people put it in their top 4 of all time. Huge cast. You've heard of Nashville, I'm assuming, Shane?
I think so.
I think it
I wouldn't
won.
have I don't think I've seen it, but I reckon I've heard of it.
I think it won Best Picture. It's a Best Picture winner. It's Lily Tomlin, Shelley Duvall, Jeff Goldblum, Ned Beatty, Keith Carradine, Karen Black, David Arkin. Just going through the names I recognize. That might be about it. Scott Glenn, Barbara Harris. Yeah, big
Wow.
cast. Yeah, it's basically 24 stories, 24 people intersect or something. So it's yeah, anyway, and I like movies like that. So I'll be happy to check that out. The next director DVD is a movie called Urchin, which is directed by Harris Dickinson, which is pretty cool because he's one of those young actors that I've been watching a bit of. He's very, very good. You would know Harris Dickinson, yeah, redheaded dude from Triangle of Sadness and a few other things. He's in lots of things,
I haven't
actually.
seen that either. I've almost bought that a few times.
Hmm. I really liked it. I know a lot of people that didn't like it, but I was a big fan of it. I've seen it once though, and I definitely need another one that I need to rewatch. And the next director DVD stars Heather Graham and Tom Hopper, called Place of Bones. A remote ranch, a mother and her daughter fight for survival. A wounded outlaw seeking refuge brings a notorious bank robber and his ruthless gang. So that type of Western. Heather Graham is the lead in that. That sounds interesting. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That it
that's
does.
don't see very much anymore. TV that's coming. Paw Patrol, if you're into that, I'm sure you'll be all over that, Shane. Next up,
Oh
though,
yeah.
we are getting DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K release. This time through MGM, Amazon Studios. Fallout Season 2. We're getting that. The steelbook of that is a JB exclusive steelbook. This is now MGM All Interactive now have a contract with MGM Amazon, so any Amazon physical media will be coming through them. So yeah, they're doing the Fallout 2. This time around, we're getting season one of The Paper, which is the Donald Gleason, I think it's the Office spin-off. I never actually have seen this, so I actually be keen to pick that up because I've heard it's pretty good. I don't know if you've heard anything about it or not, Shane.
No, I haven't. I haven't heard about that one.
Hmm. Um, Yeah, okay. So we're getting a few 4K from back catalog releases. Varsity Blues, we're getting 6th of May. I don't think that was planned for James Van Der Beek's death. That was already announced quite a while back. It's already been
Hmm.
released overseas. Um, Bridesmaids is getting its 15th anniversary. I think we're getting a steelbook of that. I can't confirm, but I think we are. Maybe not in this country. But anyway, 4K for Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids is fucking great. One of the greatest comedies of the last 20 years. So yeah,
Gold.
happy
Absolute
for that.
gold.
Yeah. Um, Now for another 40th anniversary film getting a steelbook. What do you think? What else is 40 this year, Shane, in the big movies that might have starred Tom
Goonies?
Cruise? No, no. Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis, Val Kilmer. Uh,
Oh
Top
yeah.
Gun's, yeah, Top Gun's getting a
Top Gun, eh?
steelbook 40th
Another one.
anniversary. Yes. Um, this is, I'm looking at the artwork of it now. It's Tom Cruise on the cover with Top Gun written across his chest. It's not a special looking steelbook, unfortunately. But anyway.
It's disappointing.
Hmm. And next JB exclusive steelbook too, which doesn't make sense unless we're getting just a re-release in general. Because yeah, anyway, interesting. We are getting Carlito's Way steelbook, a JB exclusive for that as well, possibly. Carlito's Way. Did I say the title? No,
You did.
I
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Carlito's Way. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, getting a steelbook of that. And this was just released on Blu-ray, but I guess because it's done so well, we're getting Song Sung Blue 4K coming at the end of May. You'd like Song Sung Blue, bro? Oh, God damn, that was hard to say. It's
I don't even know
um.
what you just said, like, because I haven't heard of it. So,
Oh, you've not heard of songs? Yeah. Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson.
oh, that biopic.
Yeah, 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 yeah. About the Neil Diamond
That's meant
impersonator.
to be really, really good.
It is. Yeah, it is pretty good. She deserved the nomination. Like she's really good. Yeah. Um, but yeah, you would really like it. It's a Shane movie, I think. And that is all. That's the final one for me. Um, that's all it. What are we on to now?
Nice.
What do we want from? I'm going to be honest. Oh, there's a couple of random catalog releases too. Gone with the Wind, which is something I predicted a while back, has been announced
Yep.
as official. And A Beautiful Mind. I'm not sure if I spoke about A Beautiful Mind already, but I think we're
I
getting a
think you
4K of
did
that. Yeah.
briefly.
I didn't know whether it was that or Cinderella Man, but it must have been Beautiful Mind. I've always confused those two movies, weirdly enough. But anyway, have you got anything that you have thought to come to 4K? Because I'll be honest, I haven't at all. So I'm happy to skip it
I
this
think I
month if you
really
want.
do. I didn't write anything down for it. I
No, me
mean,
either.
I don't have anything on
We've
display that I could refer to, and honestly,
mm,
I think we've knocked it out the park the
we've
past
exhausted a lot, yeah.
14 months of shit we want to come to 4K, and it's actually happening
Yeah,
for a lot
exactly.
of it.
Yeah. So much of it is Caddyshack is getting a release for God's sake. That's cool. Um
So I'm pretty stoked, and like I said, I don't look at my page much. I haven't been on there a lot. Um,
mhm.
and when I saw your message about Moneyball, in 4K, and I'm like,
Yes.
holy fuck! And you're like, that was ages ago, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sorry, but I asked for that. It
Yes.
came.
Yeah.
So I'm totally keen for that. It's
I
one
think
of my
is that
favorite
Shout Factory?
films.
I can't remember if it's Shout Factory though. Was it Shout or was it just
I
from the
don't think
studio?
it was.
I think it's just a
Um,
Warner title, isn't it?
I reckon
Yeah.
it's just one of
Warner
those
apparently
titles that's coming off
Warner
a big label.
apparently Warner have got a lot more to announce this year.
I'll
Um,
bet they do.
yeah, they've got some banger titles coming. Like May 18 in Australia. We're getting Standards 7, Barry Lyndon. What was the other one they released?
Cuckoo's
I'm still
Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest, yeah, the standard of that as well. And I think there's another one
Yeah.
too. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, we'll sign off then. We might talk about what we want for 4K at some other point, but at the moment we might give it a rest for a while, I think, unless we think of something desperate we want to talk about. But until then, thanks for listening. And this was a really weird show. It was got a bit strange and got a bit funny. I lost the plot. Shane made me laugh, and yeah, here we are. Um,
Here we are.
Screen Time with KerbRider is a part of the SPDM Crew Podcasting Network, where you can get wherever you get your podcast. There's a lot of stuff to choose from. You've heard this bill before. Thanks for listening this long, and we will see you next month with some more exciting new releases coming our way.